He tossed their wedding photo into the flames. The $700 nightgown he bought for his fiancée? Straight into the trash. And then, without looking back, he walked out of the home they had shared for 5 years. When his fiancée came home, she was met with an empty apartment. And when she saw the half-burned wedding photo lying on the floor, it was in that moment she realized just how deeply she had hurt him. 5 years ago, he was a campus legend, the star athlete. But the moment she entered his world, everything changed. Just one phone call from her, and he skipped practice to bring her food. When he heard she had stomach issues, he rushed out into the pouring rain to buy her medicine. Eventually, she was touched by his sincerity. All it took was one sentence, "Let's try being a couple." And he was over the moon, like a kid who'd just won the lottery. But 5 years later, everything was different. Just as they were about to get married, she suddenly said something unthinkable. She wanted to have a child with another man. Not just any man, her sick teacher's son. She explained that her old teacher was dying, and she wanted to leave him a grandchild. When her fiancé's faced disbelief, she brushed it off casually. "It's just IVF," she said. "There's nothing physical between us." Then, right in front of him, she answered a call from her ex and walked away without a second thought. At that moment, whatever hope he still had about their future died. If she was planning to have someone else's baby, then maybe it was time he found a new bride. He posted on social media, "Anyone out there willing to marry me?" To his surprise, someone replied almost instantly. But she had two conditions: save her number in his phone and never delete it. Change her contact name to wife. He agreed without hesitation, but he also asked for 15 days. Maybe, deep down, still hoping his fiancée would come back to her senses. But when she returned, she crushed that hope completely. Because her teacher had passed away, she decided to postpone the wedding for 6 months to observe mourning. When he agreed with a blank expression, she was taken aback. He had been looking forward to this wedding more than anything, but she'd never cared about how he felt. The next day, she told him to go with her to the funeral. Even though he knew he'd have to witness something painful, he still said yes. Sure enough, at the funeral, she and her first love embraced tightly. On the surface, it looked like innocent comfort, but he knew better. There was something deeper between them. He quietly stepped forward to pay respects at the altar. Her ex noticed and suggested she go check on her fiancé, but she waved it off. "He's just sulking again," she said. "Don't bother." Her fiancé remained calm and walked away. Outside, it was pouring rain. She started to offer him a ride, but then her ex said, "Let's take the ashes to the cemetery first." So she floored the gas and drove off, leaving her fiancé standing alone in the storm. He waited for a long time. She never came back. Eventually, he walked home through the rain. Later that night, she called, trying to explain. Said her ex was too heartbroken over his dad and she just couldn't leave him. He said he understood. But inside, he didn't care anymore, because in just a few days, he'd be gone for good. The next day, he quit his job. But when he got home, he saw something unbelievable. She had invited her ex over, laughing and chatting like nothing had happened. When her ex mentioned he was hungry, she without a second thought told her fiancé to go cook. But this time, he refused. He had finally reached his limit.